It's a dinner celebration. What's up, guys? Oh my gosh, I think I'm ready. I'm kind of nervous. This is my first, well, not really my first solo trip, but somewhat my first solo trip, and I'm kind of nervous. I'm heading to the airport. I'm excited, but I'm nervous. And let the adventures begin. I don't know. I'm so nervous. I'm not the biggest traveler, but I feel like I'm slowly putting myself out there. But I'm already getting homesick and I haven't even left yet. But it'll be good. It'll be really good. Come with me to Europe to go on a first date. This is crazy. I'm doing exactly what our parents tell us not to do when you meet someone online. But I met them on TikTok. I feel safe. I just landed in Germany. Now I'm looking for a ginger shot because I feel like I'm getting a little sick. But I think it's a jet lag. I'm a little scared because my whole family has been sick this past whole week and I can't afford to be sick right now. Hi, doggy.
Places where we have like meals on the ground. You start to do like
The Balenciaga bag.
yes. Come back.
What's up, guys? I am back from Europe. I miss it. I am homesick away from home, but I'm so glad I'm back. I've had a lot of work and I'm super blessed and I feel happy and grateful. I want to say thank you to everyone's love and support. I really appreciate every single comment, every single thought. Everything means the world to me. Although it might not be a big deal, but it truly is a big deal to me. It's a whole layer of my life being put out there for everyone to know, and it's something that I've come to terms with myself. I've self-accepted it, and I can confidently disclose that information now. Not that I ever denied it, I simply just didn't answer, and especially for some of my uncles and my aunts or family members who would ask about like the girlfriend or whatever. It was also a video for them. And I know they meant everything in a very, very, from a loving place. Obviously I'm 31 and there's been no girlfriend, so I totally understand their concerns. However, my parents, my siblings, my cousins, and some of my family members have known about me for the past 3 years. 3 years. They've known about me. It was something that I feel comfortable sharing with them, and the reason why I hid it, I guess, online and from talking about my dating life was because I was trying to navigate my, or not navigate, but I was trying to work on my relationship with my parents, because there was a rough patch, where I was kind of distant because I wanted to allow them, more so my dad. My mom was fully accepting. She's moms. Moms are the best. But with my dad, there was we needed to kind of work on it. My mom was working with my dad to accept me and my sister. So there's a reason why I didn't want to share it online or with people that follow me, because I didn't want to make my dad feel uncomfortable if uncles or family members or his coworkers would ask him about me and my sister, and I didn't want my dad to get bullied or have uncomfortable conversations that he wasn't ready to have. We reached a point where my dad is the most loving, supportive. He's learned a lot from my mom. My mom has taught him so much. So I feel like everything just happens for a reason. I'm also at the age where I'm gonna start making adult decisions, right? So like forming a family one day, and so me making this video was for me to be vulnerable and share my journey on not just like who I'm dating, but also like how I'm going to have a family one day, because that's truly what I want to have one day. I have a big family, as a lot of you guys know. Anyway, responding to the "we knew" comments, and a lot of people don't know, but I would get a lot of mean comments, a lot of mean DMs. Not a lot of mean comments, a lot of mean DMs, and a few mean comments. For the most part, everyone is super sweet and loving, and I love that. But there were a lot of situations where I would get DMs and comments of people telling me to come out and just being very vulgar and malicious. And I didn't appreciate that, because I'm not a malicious person. I'm not a vulgar person either. So for me to read those comments made me feel super uncomfortable. And so me making a coming out video was like, okay, it's like, now that I made one, or now that I guess like came out, now they want to comment, "Oh, we knew," as if it's like, well, it defeats the purpose of what you wanted me to do in the first place. However, I'm also looking at that comment in a positive way, like, "Oh, we knew, like, you don't have to do this, be yourself," or whatever. I also saw it that way, but I feel like people made it seem like it was a bad thing by them putting attention on it. But it didn't bother me at all. I actually didn't really care. I saw the good side and the bad side. But for the most part, this was not a guessing game of people to try to figure out my sexuality. It really wasn't. My videos and everything that I've made has been authentic. It's been real. I simply didn't put a pronoun behind who I was referring to when I made videos or any of that sort, which kind of does make it inauthentic, but it was just a part of it that I wasn't disclosing a lot of information. So yeah, I think I reached a point where I accepted myself and I was ready to be more authentic and more transparent with my life. And also, I made it because growing up, I remember watching all of these coming out videos, and I remember watching them hiding because I didn't want my parents to see me watching it, or my siblings watching me watch a coming out video. So all of these things, I would do them in private. But basically, although I strongly identified with the story and the person behind the camera showing us their, their coming out story and how everything went. The reason why I did it was a partial reason as to why I did it was also because I feel like when I would watch those videos, I couldn't really identify with them. There was a part of them that I couldn't identify because they didn't look like me. We didn't have the same upbringing and we didn't have the same culture. And I feel like that part was missing when I would watch these videos. And so me making it was also a video to help other people in the same situation that I was in when I was younger. So I want people to feel like the video is like a hug to them, like it's gonna be okay. I wish I would have seen something like that when I was younger, but I didn't, and it's okay. So I created it to help other people in my situation who look like me, who have the same upbringing, who have the same background and same culture, so they can feel identified and they can feel seen. That's, I think, a partial reason as to why I also made the video. Also, last part, I guess this is more of I go to events in LA sometimes, and I'm such a girls guy. Like, I like to be around girls because they're softer, they're nicer, they're kinder, and they're just cool. There had been situations when I would go to events and I would want to go talk to girls, and I'm not sure if it was just me overthinking, but sometimes I feel like I would give them the wrong impression that I was hitting on them or flirting with them. And then for me, it's like, oh, like I wish I didn't have to make you feel uncomfortable. Not that I did, but there was always that wall where they feel like they're guarded, and I get it, as they should. But that's also another little reason as to why I wanted to, I guess, now come to terms with myself and make this more make it more known now as part of like who I am. Where now when I go to events, now hopefully girls feel comfortable talking to me because now they know that I'm not gonna be hitting on them. Although I do get along with everyone. I get along with guys too, but it's like a surface level conversation because guy talk is not my type of talk. I'm very emotional. Like I like to have like actual conversations just about anything. And so there was always that little like small talk and that's it. It was a big issue for me because I wish I could have enjoyed events more without feeling like I can't talk to anyone. Now I feel more confident going to an event because now I feel confident disclosing that information about me without me not talking about it. I feel like it was needed for me to talk about it and for me to disclose that. Someone else made a comment about like, oh, are you mad that you weren't straight enough? And it kind of bothered me because just like there's different shades of Mexican, different shades of Black, there's different shades of every single race, there's also different shades of being gay and there's different shades of being straight. And it's who I am, I've always been. I'm not trying to be anything. In fact, I feel like at one point I was trying to even be a little bit more feminine to kind of like show people that I'm like, okay, well, I'm soft, I'm gay, by simply by crossing my legs like this. I feel like it would kind of like I was hoping it would send that message, but I wasn't trying to act any other way. This is just who I am, and I'm not gonna change. Am I gonna feel more comfortable now? Absolutely, I'm gonna feel super comfortable now. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching my little Europe vlog. I wasn't there for a long time. I had to come back and get some work done. I will be going back, and I'll be filming more of that. I'm planning on posting on YouTube at least once a week. I just feel so comfortable. I feel, guys, this is definitely my toxic trait, but also like not really positive toxic trait, I would say. I isolate a lot, and I think it's like a known thing being in this space. I'm alone a lot. I talk to people. I talk to my mom every day, my siblings, my cousins. I do have social interactions, but I don't care to be anywhere else. Like, this is my comfort, this is where I recharge, and this is where I feel happy, and I feel like this is just who I am. I feel like I'm an introvert extrovert, and I really enjoy it. And I think me having this space where I can just be alone and recharge gives me the energy to have the motivation to film and create stuff, and also explore more of my creative side. I'm writing my second children's book, and I'm just like wired to just do cool things, I guess. I'm just excited, and I'm comfortable. I feel like I'm becoming a little bit more confident. And yeah, so I'm planning on, I guess, posting more on here. And yeah, so if you guys have any, I'm gonna film a video with my sister, the one who's also gay, and do just like a video with her, like a mukbang with her, and we can answer any questions. So drop your questions in the comments below, that you have for us. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I really appreciate you guys. I'm excited. I'm gonna go to Mexico on Monday. I'm gonna go work with the kids at the border. It's Kids Day, it's el Día del Niño, and I'm super excited, and I'll probably document the journey there. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate all the love and support. You guys know that I try to show it in any way possible, especially if you're part of my Instagram group. I'm always trying to give back to you guys, as a thank you. Anyway, have a great day. It's Friday night. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Make good choices. Bye, guys.